In what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? Before we started filming, we took inspiration from many different trailers and used elements from each of them to help our trailer become successful and look professional. Though we didn't use every little bit of inspiration we were going to, we did take some ideas such as shot types and even some content ideas. For example, we looked at trailers from our chosen genre, The Gift, Solo and The Boy. We took an angle from The Boy where the female lead was watching the boy sleep, an effect from Solo, the flashing screen at the most violent moment of the trailer, and some content from The Gift, where the female lead walks in on a man looking through her window. Using these elements helped us create a professional looking trailer as we took these specific things from real media products that are out and widely available to the public at this current time. We also took the idea of a short clip after the title screen for Goodnight Mommy. Other effects we took from trailers were the slow motion effect from No Escape, as well as the silent scene at the end with no music. Both of these effects made this trailer successful, so we used these ideas in our own. Our main storyline is something that we haven't seen much in the media at the moment. It is a serious issue in times today, and we wanted to make a trailer with this in mind to make people aware about what is actually happening in real life, rather than having an unrealistic plot that people know isn't real. Many drama and thriller media products out at the moment don't tend to tackle real life problems as they fantasise everything. This is why our media product is different from others, as although it is slightly dramatised, it can be happening in the real world at this very moment. The genre of our trailer developed slightly as we edited the trailer. Originally, our trailer was a psychological thriller. We have all the elements that conform to this genre, however, there is also scenes at the beginning which suggest romance, violent scenes which suggest horror, and a rapid turn in a happy relationship which suggests a drama trailer. Because of this, we agree with the theorist David Bordwell as any theme can appear in any genre. Our film poster was inspired by other film posters, for example, Knock Knock, The Gift and Shutter Island. These three posters helped us understand what we had to include on our poster, what things were a maybe and could be added if we wanted, and what we definitely didn't need to add. The colour scheme on Shutter Island poster is something we really liked. It was typical to the thriller genre, with red and black being the main focus, so we decided this was to be our colour scheme too. We wanted to keep our poster as simple as possible, as it is meant to attract the attention of passers-by, for example, at bus stops and cinemas. Keeping it this simple allows the image, the title of the film and the due date to be the main focus on the poster, and are the elements that the eyes are drawn to straight away. Some of the elements we took from other posters was the Facebook link at the bottom of the poster, as well as the production company logos and the website link. Many different examples we looked at had these elements at the bottom of their posters, so we took this idea and used it ourselves. This helped our poster look more professional. One thing we didn't want to use that many different posters had was the large chunk of text at the bottom of the poster telling the audience the director, the editors and all of the other cast and crew members involved in the making of the film. Even though most of the posters we looked at had this text at the bottom, we felt it cluttered the poster and made it look way too crowded. Therefore, we left it out, and we think this made our poster a lot more successful.
Our magazine cover was also inspired by other magazine covers, not just Empire, which we decided our magazine cover was going to be, but Total Film and Little White Lies. From these magazines, we decided what we wanted to include on our magazine cover to make it as successful and professional. Most of the magazines we looked at had just one character on the front cover. However, we wanted the two main characters, so we decided to do this instead. Two front covers we saw did this was Empire front cover, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and Total Film's cover for King Kong. We thought these were much more effective as it showed the two main characters interacting and the relationships between them both, rather than just one character standing alone, not showing the audience much about how they were portrayed in the film. Another thing we used from our research into the magazine cover was the image overlapping the main Empire title. All the mid-shot images of the characters are all overlapped. The title, whereas the close-up face shots didn't. As our image was a mid-shot, we felt we had to make it overlap the title to make it look realistic. We also took the circle sticker and the plus symbol from some of the already existing Empire magazine covers, as they appeared on many different issues and we liked the simplicity of them, so we decided to use them on our front cover. At the top of our magazine, we wrote "The world's biggest movie magazine." We took this from the front cover of the Hobbit issue. We wanted to take as many different elements from as many different magazine covers to make our own look as realistic as possible. The one thing that made our magazine cover different from other issues was the background. Nearly all of the Empire's front cover had an image behind the character that sets the scene of the film. However, we thought this would take away from the main image of the character, so we decided to just use a plain grey background. We felt this made our magazine cover a lot more successful and made the main elements stand out a lot more. Overall, we decided taking inspiration from real media products was a really good idea, as it helped us make our own products as realistic as possible. Though we did add some unique elements to our own poster, magazine cover and trailer, which challenged forms and conventions of real media products. They were still successful products. Doing this made our media products unique.